Got a high-level ranked one for you, boys. We got a man like Juliank going up against this mysterious Russia player. Muramix. XX Muramix. Or XX Merami XX. If someone wants to elaborate, that just sounds like a load of gobbledygook to me. But this guy is sitting about rank 15, 16, 17th at the moment. He's on over 2100 elo, and he's going up against my boy Julian, who's regarded as the GOAT of Age of Empires 3 right now. And he's playing Russia, regarded as one of the worst 1v1 civs at the moment. Going up against Juliank's Ethiopia, regarded as a very, very strong civ. So who's going to take it? We'll have to wait and see. I'd give you one thing. I feel like this is a good Russia map. The reason why I feel like this is a good Russia map is because they can, it's a very small and narrow map. So Russia can really contain their opponent really, really well. If you look at Juliank's side, what does he have? He has a big herd down here. He does have 2 starting mines, which is great. But other than that, other than this right here, he's got to go a long way over here. That's a long way over for that gold mine. That's a long way over here. Russia could just stick a blockhouse down here and just pressure all of these resources. And if Julian tries to come over to the left side of the map, he's leaving himself very vulnerable. So it does feel like Russia have the tools to do it in this matchup. But we'll have to wait and see. This is Julian we're talking about. This is no mere mortal. Let's see what you got, Meramix. So what do you guys think? Who do you think it is? I have no idea who this guy is. No idea. It could be Revnak, one of Revnak's cronies. It could be, you know, an older school player coming back to the game. He is playing Russia, which tells me it's one of those. If someone's playing Russia like this, it tells me it's a legacy player. It tells me it's someone who played in Legacy. So that's a big clue, because you won't get new DE players playing Russia. I'm telling you, you won't. Generally high-level, skilled players that play Russia in DE are Legacy players. People that played Legacy and played Legacy at a high level. Could be Kaiser Klein. Could be Kaiser Klein. I did do some digging, and I did look on the Free Food Party website. And the flag of the ID where it says they're from was French. So likely this guy's from France. However, it did say on that Free Food Party website that Ace is from Britain. So I don't know, man. It could be wrong. It could be wrong. So there's your clue. It says he's from France, or she. But let's be honest, he. Could be she. Could be she. How cool would that be? Okay, so let's have a look at the decks. Meramix is classic, going up with a classic 14 Villager. He has gone for Distributivism. And this is what his deck looks like. So very standard, again, very, very standard. Does have the church card, which is interesting. Reformist Tsar. Interesting, interesting. We got coffee beans here for 80 coin, which is up for grabs, which I'm sure Russia will pick up. Looking like we're probably going to see a TP there for a second. But we do see 1 villager and 2 villagers. Very far away from each other, though. Let's go have a quick look at Julian. So we do see not the most aggressive blockhouse I've ever seen, but still relatively aggressive. You know, that's not bad. That's not bad. Could be plonked right here just to go fuck you, but Juliank is going to see it. We see his line of sight here, so he knows where the blockhouse is. Really, really important. What's he up to? Let's have a look at his deck. So he's gone for the 2-vil. He's gone for the Trinity card, of course. Gives you 1 Aben as well. Equipped, well equipped for Age 2 and Age 3 play. Oh, I like this. Building a granary out on the outskirts here. And the idea of that is to try and attract as much of this herd as possible. Could have actually herded that. Oh, okay, sorry, he is. So that's nice. So he is herding that. It's just to make sure that when it does get pushed in here, because he's not going to be able to herd it all the way to his TC. So it's just to make sure that this granary keeps hold of all of them. Nice play by Russia here as well. If any of you Russia players out there and you see kind of a herd which could be herded in for your opponent, with your villagers that you build the blockhouse with, just go and herd them. Just go and back herd them. I know it's one of the most toxic things in the game, but back herding is a real thing. Nice house placement as well. He's given himself really good line of sight on this side of the map. So that's fantastic stuff there. A very safe mountain monastery. 2 mountain monasteries. So he's built a mountain monastery and he's aged up with one. And going for his classic 4 Aben build here. So essentially, he's now got 5 Abens, which is the equivalent of like at least 6 villagers on gold. So insta 6 villagers there. Not bad, right? Not bad, right? So I did a video on that quite recently about how OP I think that is. But Meramix coming in hot now with the classic 5 Cossacks. It's 5 minutes 20. This is a classic Russia timing here. And I tell you what, Juliank, is he just going to leave these guys? I mean, the Abens can heal the villager. Look at this. The Cossacks are trying to kill the villager, but the Abens are healing it, keeping it alive. And oh my gosh, it just about goes down. The Abens can heal other Abens as well. Oh, but he does it too late. So he loses an Aben and a villager there. But he does clean up all of the musketeers. About to clean up all the musketeers and a Cossack. And look at this. Trying to kill the other Aben, and the other Aben is healing it. My goodness me. He could have kept that other Aben alive, I think. I really think he could have kept that Aben alive. And he's instantly rebuilding one. Love it. So, really nice kind of bait there by Julian. And he baited him in and healed all the villagers and stuff whilst that was going on. But the bait kind of didn't work out as well as it could have done because he killed a villager and an Aben. Aben is 150 coin and a villager is 100 food. So that's 250 resource that he's kind of taken away from Julian. And that will have some lasting effect because it's not like you can instantly rebuild those things. So it takes a while. There's basically a loss of eco-gathering going on. Okay, now it's Strelet's turn. Aben's going inside. He has got the Red Sea trade, so he is going for the double war camp here, which is nice. Looks like he might have missed a batch of shuttle warriors there. So we do see the 5 Cossacks. So this is a classic build order here. So the 5 Cossacks into the 700 wood, and the 700 wood always pays for that double blockhouse, gets that second blockhouse down. And I tell you what, and instead of a stable now, which you usually see, he's putting down a trade post. I like that because Berbers, he can get Berber camels, which I would say are better, definitely better than Cossacks. Berber camels are decent. Especially if he's making Shotter warriors. If he's making Shotter warriors, Berber camels counter them. So they're basically a hand Dragoon type unit. So yeah, that's going for the Berber camels is actually fucking big brain here. Stop. Okay, looks like he's probably... we'll see if he goes for Berber camels first, or he's probably going to be happy just to sit back and go for some Berber nomads. This is classic Russia play. Yeah, he's going for Berber nomads. 700 coin coming in behind this. And look at this. Everyone on food, basically, other than gathering for gold. Doesn't want anyone on wood. Obviously, feels like distributivism is enough here. I love this. Both of these guys thinking of the exact same thing here. Both going for raids. One with Cossacks, one with Shottles. And the Shottles are going to be lucky here. Because as this is going on, he's also running Shotter warriors down here, which Meramix sees. I love putting these guys on that guard stance, that defend stance. Or is he gonna dedicate? Oh, so close to killing. I feel like he could have sacked one off there and killed that villager. Feels like that would have been well worth it. Look how difficult it is, even for Cossacks, which have more speed than these guys. Not by a lot, though. Not by a crazy amount. Okay, 4 Cossacks coming in behind this. So he's gone for 700 gold, and then now 4 Cossacks. Now the pain train can kick in. And if he gets those Berber nomads, his eco is going to be popping. Popping as much as my mic pops when I say pop. Whenever I use the P word, you can probably tell that there's like, no matter what I try, there's always a pop within the microphone whenever I say my P's. PP. Okay, nice mass now. 31 vils, and he's got the Berber nomads on top of this as well. So he's very shortly going to be on 35 vils. So almost 35 vils plus distributivism compared to only 20 vils. Only 20, but he does have max Abens and he does have livestock. So, I mean, honestly, only one, though. Only one Zebu cattle. Honestly, Eco is probably better for Russia right now. That early raid of killing an Aben and a villager has obviously really slowed Juliank down. That is impressive stuff. However, big cannoneers coming in now, and now this is starting to look like a scary mass. Look at that, 27 Guess Kenya, 18 shuttles and cannoneers. The poor version, the poor man's Abbas gun. The Audi version, the little version of Abbas guns, but nonetheless, they still hit like tanks. Merimix is going to see this. Juliank sieging down this house. That's fine. Wants to give himself a kind of good leverage point. Waiting in for 10 more, 9 more shuttles coming in. Guess Kenya damage as well. Is going to be the next card? Interesting. Probably, yeah, with the amount of Guess Kenya he's got, I think that's definitely the right call here, and he's going to want to wait for that to come in. It's a really smart play there by Julian. But definitely feel like it's his timing now. And he's running out of resources. Look at this. He's only got 350 coin left on that monastery. He's going to need to push out to this mine here. And he needs this herd, control of this herd. So he is vulnerable. This is what, like I said at the start, Juliank is now at 12 minutes. He's going to be needing this side of the map. That's why he knows he needs to push in. And this is his timing. Look at these shuttle waves. 27 shuttles, 27 Guess Kenya, and cannoneers on top. And an 888 HP Explorer. Why it has that much HP, I don't know. It doesn't need to make sense. Okay, it looks like it's go time. And what do we have here? We don't have any Berbers. Shuttles going forward, but they're on the mast. And I tell you what, this looks like a cleanup for Russia. The cannoneers just weren't melting the musketeers quick enough. And don't forget, he's standing under 2 blockhouses as well. And Russia is going to be well chuffed with that. Cannoneers have 18 range, so they are going to be able to kite these Strelets. Okay, now we've got some Berbers coming in. Look at this. Blockhouse fire taking its toll against the Cannoneers. Berber Nomads coming in for Julian as well, or Berbers rather. He's got plenty of food, so he could make a load of Berber Nomads. Oh no, they cost, of course they don't cost food, do they, with them? And, mass Strelets now. Shuttles coming in, but the Berbers are going to counter them. The Berbers are going to counter them perfectly. 42 villagers, more Guess Kenya coming in. And look at this micro with the Berbers. Beautiful, backing them up and then taking them, baiting the Guess Kenya into the Strelet. This is going to be GG. This is going to be a cleanup. Berber Nomads have multipliers versus Cav and Shock Infantry. This is perfect play by Merimix. Who is this guy? Who is this Smurf account? I need to know. Because he's cleaning Julian right now, and Julian calls GG. Well, well, well. And people say Russia is a bad civ. Impressive stuff there by this unknown Smurf account. Taking it against Julian. That early raid, it did take its toll. All resources gathered was higher for Russia. Wow. And the Strelet mass was just too much there. Feels like it was a really bad fight for Julian. All of those Shotter Warriors just got absolutely destroyed by Age 2 Ruskets. And 2 Blockhouse. Maybe Julian was a little bit too aggressive with that fight. But it looked good for him on paper there. It looked really good for him on paper, but obviously just didn't work out that well. Well, there you go, guys. Nice 13.5-minute game there from the GOAT, Juliank, and the mystery. Someone get their Scooby-Doo glasses on, because someone's got to solve this mystery. Anyone in the comments, let me know if you've got any good ideas or who that could be. Taking it against the absolute GOAT. Hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.